Greetings, nerdlings. I wish I could tell you that I had this vid prepared, that it was done well in advance of today when you're watching this vid, but it's not. This vid goes up today. Today I'm recording it, the 19th of March. I've kind of run into a rut about being able to get content done for Sundays. I don't have as many things to unbox at the moment due to personal monetary constraints. I'm not asking you guys for money. Once again, I wouldn't do that. I'm not going to ask you for money to do something that I've done before. If I was going to say to you guys to contribute to a Patreon or to a Kickstarter, it'd be to do something that's different, something that needs the money, and isn't just something where I end up getting stuff like, I don't know, let's see, spot something I got in a box. Where I end up with cool stuff like Khadgar here. Right. I wouldn't ask you guys to fund that because that's you guys giving me money for me to get shit. And that's a shitty way of doing things. If I'm going to ask you guys for money, it will be for me to give you guys something, to do something that will be different, like to create something that's not just for me, that I will get something from it, but you guys get more from it than I would. Damn, I look old in this vid. Oh well, not much I can do about that. I suppose I could have done this without going on camera, but fuck it, it's too late now. I have not got my game capture card wired up yet. It was wired up before, but there was a problem with one of the cables, and since then I haven't been arsed wiring it back up. Otherwise I'd be doing a vid, otherwise you'd be watching a vid, if you're watching this one at all, about this, or Batman Arkham Knight, or I don't know, like any number of console games that I've been enjoying playing lately. Instead, you're watching me talking about the potential for me to do stuff, and saying that I don't have anything to unbox. That's going to continue for a little while, that I won't have anything to unbox. So there may or may not be vids on Sundays. I'm hoping to start a new series of vids that can go up on a Sunday, so that I have something to space out the unboxings, and when I do a game vid, the game vids. I'm going to start up a pre-recorded podcast series, kind of like what I used to do with Twopenny over on his channel, where I record it over Skype the same way me and Twopenny did it, and it'll be called the Nerdcast, because we will talk about everything nerdy, and I want to give it a name. I don't just want it to be podcast with such and such. It's going to be the Nerdcast with, and then the name of the special guest. That way you know it's the Nerdcast. You know what it is. It's got a name. It's got a common theme of being nerdy. There will be swearing in it, because I'm not going to stop swearing. I don't give a fuck what anybody says to me. I'm not going to stop being me. I just want to test something. No. Sorry, the background looked kind of crooked to me, so I wasn't sure if my camera was at a tilt or something like that. But anyway, there will be the Nerdcast. I don't know exactly when that's going to happen, but that will happen. Next Sunday, however, there's a Lorecraft vid, because I had to split the HeroCraft one into 2 vids because it was so long. I realised while recording it that I had to split into 2 vids, so it's not just I cut it in half and went, right, this'll do part 1, this'll do part 2. I stopped at a point and ended the Lorecraft vid, and then I went on and I recorded from where I stopped to the end of it for part 2. So I'll probably do that whenever there's too much lore to a character. Like, give me a look at the next guy I'm doing. And that sounds so bad. This one won't be that bad to do, because I can skip the bit at the end because that goes into the weapon craft section, so I'm not going to be doing that bit at the end of his lore. So you now know that after this week's one, the next character is male. Let's see, is there a way for me to tell? Well, there's a way for me to tell. I've got them planned out. Male hero, male hero, male hero. A lot of the heroes are male for these things, but that's mostly because I'm going with heroes that have an iconic weapon, something that's legendary, and most of them were male. The female heroes were so badass that they didn't really need these legendary weapons. At least that's the way I'm taking it. Right. There will be... I should probably find a way to do something on some female heroes. Although, I don't know of that many in World of Warcraft, so that's going to be a bit difficult. I'll ask some friends of mine about it and deliberately do something, because I personally don't like how it's a sausage fest in the lore. I want to do something that's a mixture of things. It's also going to be a weapon fest in the lore, because after the characters and their weapons, I have legendary weapons, and there's 37 of those. And there's 7, 14, 21, 25 more Lorecraft vids after Thursday. So that's 2 a week. That's 12 weeks of Lorecraft vids to go. And that's just in the weapons and heroes section, where I do the hero and the connected weapon. Or connected weapons in some cases. Some cunts have more than one legendary weapon. That's a bit greedy. Although, considering we get loads of them in World of Warcraft now, because they're like artifact weapons, I can't really complain, because my character has more of them than some of these guys. I'll try and come up with some other new content besides the Lorecraft vids and the Nerdcast, which I don't know exactly when I'll be starting that, but hopefully that'll be soon. It's creepy watching my eyes when I look at that screen and then I look back, because I catch the camera lags. So when I do that, my eye pops back before I'm looking back here before the camera actually spots it and picks it up. I will do a cosplay reveal vid in a couple weeks time when the cosplay is complete. I've been working on a very special cosplay for a convention I'm going to in April, and it's one that I've always wanted to do, but I'm putting my own spin on the character so that it's something that I'll enjoy even more. So I'll do a reveal of that. And no, Two Penny, if you're watching this, it's not the cosplay I'll be... Well, I might wear it to QCon if I'm still going to it, but it's not the one that I said would make it impossible for you to know it's me. So I'm going to end this here at about 10 minutes-ish. Thank you for watching, and as always, remember, play to game and game to play.